Well, hi team. Over the past 2 weeks, the industry portal Squiiz has gone live and the initial marketing has begun. I wanted to take just a few moments to explain just why this is so important and why we must support it. Now, we've all seen the significant increase in online marketing costs over the last 2 or 3 years, especially in the last 12 months. The suggestion has been made that these costs will simply replace print advertising costs. That is simply not true. We are spending as much on print as we always have. We have simply added more cost for either our sellers or for our businesses to absorb. With the pressure already on our commissions, this will only increase that pressure as either sellers look to offset increased marketing costs or our businesses' profitability is eroded. The only way that we can take some control of online costs is by ensuring there is an effective, low-cost alternative. Only through competition can we stop the continual increase in online marketing costs. It must be effective though and attract eyeballs. The reality is the public will go where they can see the most listings. Therefore, we must have the majority of listings on it. To ensure that, it must be free. There is the opportunity for offices to display their logo and agent photos on listings at a cost of $200 per month, unlimited listings, but this is only an option. Otherwise, there is no cost to display property on Squiiz. Listings will appear in the order they are loaded. There are no premium listings. You can't pay your way up the search results. There are no private sales accepted. There are no agent banners. This site is purely to display listings. In time, there will be advertising from complementary businesses to further attract the public and to provide the site with revenue. A big issue is, how do we market the site externally to build its profile? We do not have a huge budget. Revenue will build with the offices taking the $200 per month option and with external advertisers, but this will take time. What we do have though, as an industry, is millions of dollars of marketing going out every week. Newspapers, brochures, signboards. We can use this to grow the awareness and profile of Squiiz. Now, I understand we're all passionate and protective of our marketing, but we must take a long-term view. Ultimately, if this portal is successful, this will drive costs down for our clients. They would totally support us in doing this, so I ask for your support by including Squiiz wherever you can. The Squiiz mobile app will be launched soon, further driving awareness and attracting more users. Buyers will receive an alert on their phones when they drive within 50 metres of a listing that meets their criteria. They can then direct an inquiry directly to the listing agent. This technology is a first for the real estate industry. Another issue is this just another portal that will ramp up costs and simply be like any other? The answer is no. The shareholders are restricted to the industry only, with no external commercial interests, so a return on investment is not the driver. Included in the shareholders' agreement is that any profits must be reinvested in marketing and technology development until this site is #1 in Australia. That is locked in, and again critical for industry support. Now, there are always knockers saying we've tried this before and it hasn't worked. Squiiz won't work either. Well, you know what? That's really up to us. This can work. We launched the identical model in New Zealand nearly 10 years ago, realestate.co.nz. It's 100% owned by the industry. The initial cost was $200 per month per office. It's now, 10 years later, only $250 per month per office. And it's the #1 real estate portal in New Zealand. I believe that we can make this work here in Australia if we get behind it and we support it. We cannot take a short-term view. This will take time, but the long-term impact on our industry and our individual businesses will be enormous. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain by supporting Squiiz. I do trust that you'll take the opportunity, support this industry initiative, and show real leadership for the future. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this. If you have any questions or want to know any more about Squiiz or what we're doing or why we're doing it, please don't hesitate. Email me, phone me. I'm more than happy to take those calls. Have a great weekend.